Hi, my name is Susan Lohman and I'm the Crochet Architect. How many ways do you know of to work into a foundation chain? I have 3 different ways to teach you today, and I'll share the advantages of each one with you. So let's get started. Here's the first way I'd like to share with you, and this is the easiest way for beginners to learn to insert their hook into their foundation chain when working the first row. So we have the front of our stitches here, and that's the back. The front is the V's, and we will insert our hook under one loop, which is considered the back loop of our chain, and we'll work our stitches into that one loop. And we know that we've worked a stitch in here, and we can work our stitch in our next chain. And that's how we work row 1 into the foundation chain. Now, a disadvantage of this is it's a little bit less strong. Sometimes we don't work into every chain, and that can stretch some chains out of shape. So to make them a little bit stronger, we're going to work another way, which is under 2 loops of our foundation chain. And we're still looking at the front of our chain. We're going to insert our hook under the back loop and the back bump, which is on the back side. So we put our hook under 2 strands, and we work our stitch there. That leaves 1 strand underneath. When we were doing the first way, 2 strands were underneath our stitch, and 1 was encased in our stitch. Now we're encasing 2 strands of our chain, and we only have 1 strand underneath. So we insert our hook under that back loop and the back bump, and we work our stitch. Now, it works the same way no matter what stitch you're doing. So if you're doing double crochets, you would still insert your hook under that back loop and that back bump and work a double crochet. This gives you a little bit stronger bottom edge, and if you're skipping stitches, it doesn't distort the shape and the size of your chains as much as if you were only working under 1 strand. So that is the second way to work into our foundation chains. And the third way is going to give us a nice bottom edge. Each of these first ways, the first 2, give us, an okay bottom edge. But if we want a really pretty bottom edge, instead of working into the front of our chains, we're going to turn our chains to the back, and we're going to work into the back bump. There's only 1 back bump running down the middle of our chains. So we skip our first chain, and we insert our hook into the back bump, making sure we don't split any plies, and we work our stitch. Now this is a little loose. Let me get that a little tighter. If I were making a project, I wouldn't want this loop to get that loose. So I want to keep it tight on my hook when I'm working that stitch. And then this is our next back bump. So we go down the back of our chains, working in the back bump of each of the chains across, or whatever our pattern calls for. And that is going to give us a bottom edge that looks almost the same as our top edge. Now sometimes your bottom chain can get a little bit tight when you do this, so if you want to work your chains a little looser, that can be helpful. So these are the 3 ways to work into our foundation chain. I hope you've enjoyed this quick tutorial to teach you 3 different ways to work into a foundation chain. If you haven't tried some of the different ways, please give them a try and see if you like them better than the way that you've been doing them. If you have a favorite way of working into your foundation chain, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of my crochet videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching, and happy crocheting to all of you. If you found a new way to work into a foundation chain and you like it, please leave a comment in the video description. Not in the video description. Please leave me a comment.